A deafening crash broke the morning stillness, followed by a scream that sliced through the neighborhood like a siren. Nathan Brooks stood frozen on his front porch, the Arizona sun scorching the concrete beneath him, his grip tightening on a small white medical cooler labeled in bold red, "Insulin, do not open." His other hand trembled as he reached for the door, behind which his son Ethan lay pale and sweating, slipping away. Before he could move, Patricia Wells, the HOA's self-anointed dictator, emerged from the shadows. Perfect posture, crisp khaki skirt, hair sprayed stiff like a 1950s relic. Her smile was venomous, tight, and cold. "That's unauthorized medication on HOA property," she said, eyeing the cooler like it was contraband. Nathan blinked, disbelief warring with dread. "It's for my son," he said, voice taut. "He's type 1 diabetic. He'll die without it." He stepped forward, but Patricia blocked him, unyielding as a prison guard. "That doesn't change protocol," she replied coolly. "Medical deliveries need prior approval." Nathan's pulse pounded, the air thickening. Ethan hadn't responded to juice. His words had slurred, fading. "He needs it now," Nathan snapped, pushing past. But Patricia's arm shot out, snatching the cooler from his grasp. "You should have paid your fence maintenance fee on time, Mr. Brooks," she said icily, retreating with the insulin like it was evidence. Time froze. A shrill buzz filled Nathan's head. He lunged. "Give it back! That's my son's life!" She was already down the walkway, heels clacking like a judge's gavel, vanishing into the HOA's beige management shed, a keypad-locked box with dark windows. The door slammed. Hands trembling, Nathan dialed 911. "My son's diabetic. I need paramedics now. Someone stole his insulin." "Yes, stole. It's locked in an HOA office. He's slipping into shock. Hurry." Inside, Ethan lay crumpled on the living room floor, clammy, breath shallow, sweat beading on his forehead, eyes flickering. Nathan knelt, barely coherent. "Stay with me, buddy. Help's coming." He ran to the door, shouting at the shed, "Open the damn door, Patricia. He's dying." No answer, just smoked glass and silence. Minutes stretched, elastic and unbearable, the world narrowing to heat, gasps, and that locked door 50 feet away, holding Ethan's life hostage. Worst of all, Patricia knew. She stood there, key in hand, cold as stone. Nathan, a former federal prosecutor, had seen control freaks hide behind rules, but never one who'd try to kill a child with bureaucracy. He'd never forgive it. The ambulance screeched in after 6 agonizing minutes, each second a lead weight. Nathan waved them down, desperate. The paramedics saw Ethan, twitching, lips graying, shirt soaked, and dropped to work. A glucometer beeped harshly. Blood sugar crashing. "We need insulin now. Where is it?" Nathan pointed, arm shaking. "There, in the HOA office." She took it, locked it up. The medic's gaze locked on Patricia, standing by the shed, arms crossed, expression blank. "We need that medication now," he barked. She didn't budge. It wasn't authorized, against HOA rules. He shoved past, Nathan trailing, rage and fear colliding. The locked door resisted one kick, splintered on the second. Inside, a padlocked cabinet held the cooler. Another kick, and the medic grabbed it, racing back with the vial. No time for talk, he injected Ethan as others prepped an IV, calling the hospital. "Heart rate's unstable. Move!" They rushed Ethan out, Nathan climbing into the ambulance. Sirens blared through intersections. Ethan's chest barely rose, his pulse faltered. "Flatline! He's crashing!" a medic shouted. Compression started. 1, 2, 3. "Clear!" The defibrillator jolted him. No response. Nathan pressed against the wall, fists bleeding from clenching, breath gone. Another shock. 42 seconds of stillness, then a weak beep. Alive, barely. In the ICU, Ethan lay wired to machines, tubes snaking from his arms, nose, chest. The ventilator hissed, mechanical and grim, a sound Nathan would never unhear. Claire, his wife, clung to his arm, trembling, mascara streaking like battle scars. She hadn't spoken since coma replaced rest. Nathan held steady for her, for Ethan, but in the dim glow of monitors, something hardened. 3 sleepless days later, coffee useless, he opened his laptop beside Ethan's bed. Fury fueled him. Not a lawsuit, not a complaint, but a criminal filing. As a former assistant U.S. attorney, he knew murder when he saw it, even in HOA binders. Charge, attempted murder, 2nd degree, with intent. Over 48 hours, he built it. Ring footage of Patricia taking the cooler. Her recorded words, "Should have paid your fee." The 911 call, paramedic body cams, medical reports clocking Ethan's 42-second death. No emotion in the format, but every line seared. This wasn't negligence. It was power. Retaliation. A woman who valued rules over a child's life. At 3:41 a.m., he emailed the DA. Felony submission, criminal interference with emergency treatment, attempted murder, 11-year-old victim. He closed the laptop, touched Ethan's forehead and whispered, "I couldn't stop her in time, but she'll never hurt anyone again." When Patricia Wells found the sheriff's envelope under her ferns, she assumed it was a petty lawsuit. Another Brooks tantrum. At the next HOA meeting, sipping lemon water, she brushed it off to the board. So when deputies burst in mid-session, she snapped, "This is closed!" One cut her off. "Patricia Wells, you're under arrest. Criminal obstruction of medical treatment, attempted murder." The room stilled. "You have the right to remain silent," he said, cuffing her as she sputtered, "This is a misunderstanding." Gasps rose. A news van waited outside, cameras rolling. "Ms. Wells, do you understand the charges?" a reporter asked. Her jaw slackened, eyes wide, skin ashing. That clip aired nationwide by dusk. In court, Patricia sat in a jumpsuit, composed, her attorney tense beside her, thick case file in hand. Judge Ellen Carter entered, voice steady. "This isn't about HOA rules or packages. It's deliberate obstruction of a child's treatment, nearly fatal due to your actions." Patricia stared ahead. "You knew what it was," Ellen said, "and chose to take it. That's not policy, that's vengeance." Nathan and Claire sat in the gallery, gripping hands, not smiling. Accountability, not revenge. Ethan defied odds, clinging to life in the ICU. Doctors called him resilient, not miraculous. 6 days of waiting passed, Nathan whispering stories, Claire logging every twitch. On the 6th morning, Ethan's fingers moved, purposeful, not reflex. "Ethan, you with me?" Nathan breathed. His head shifted, eyes opened, blue, dazed, alive. "Did you get it back?" he rasped. Nathan sank, tears falling. "Yeah, buddy, we got it back. Everything." Patricia's defense claimed ignorance, unlabeled, per policy. But doorbell footage showed her reading Insulin, do not open, shrugging, and walking off. Judge Ellen skewered her. "You weaponized rules to punish, stopping a child's heart over a fee. That's cruelty." Bail denied. Trial set. The HOA scrambled. Daniel Harper, new president, issued apologies, but emails surfaced. Patricia, Daniel, Lindos, and Mark Ellis had plotted to teach the Brooks a lesson over lawn issues. "If they won't trim, they'll notice when something's missing," Patricia wrote. Conspiracy charges hit all 4. Protesters rallied. The neighborhood bore national shame. 6 months later, Ethan stepped to the plate. His first game post-coma, number 11. He limped but swung hard, cracking a homer over the fence. Cheers erupted as he rounded the bases, grinning, glancing at Nathan in the stands, still grateful. That week, the governor signed the Ethan Brooks Medical Access Act. No HOA shall